Okay. Now I'm at home. I know I said I see y'all tomorrow, but with excitement like that, I can't sleep. But now, to talk to y'all a little bit better about what went on. Now, as I told y'all before, Deontay Wilder cannot fight off the back foot. If anybody shows pressure or put pressure on him or show going forward, he does not know what to do. I've always said that. And if you go back and check my videos, I've talked about Tyson Fury, stepping forward and just putting pressure on him and stuff like that. And just like I told y'all in my videos, what did Kenny Bayless do? And you know why they had to stop that fight? Because if they didn't stop the fight, Deontay Wilder's reputation would be damaged beyond what it is, because Kenny Bayless, he's there to stop you from being sprawled out on the floor, because they can still market you and sell you after that. But when you're knocked out on the canvas, it's kind of hard to do. So, in boxing, with the referees, they talk to him to make sure that doesn't happen. That shit actually be in the contract, believe it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, to stop the fight before the fighter's knocked out on the floor. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with Mayweather and Conor McGregor. They stopped it before Conor McGregor could be sprawled out on the floor. But anyways, look at what Kenny Bayless did. Kenny Bayless, did he not try to give Wilder all the time he needs? Look how Kenny Bayless was stretching them rounds, man. Everybody seen it. And I was in a crowd full of a whole lot of people. Everybody seen it. I told you. Kenny Bayless is an old shiesty. Yeah, like I said, he's good at following directions. But he stretched out all the time he could for Wilder. He like, what, I just can't stretch it no more. I just got to stop this fight. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling the person I was with, I was like, Wilder, see, I've been Matt Wilder out a long time ago. Wilder always get tired after 5 rounds. Wilder is his most dangerous as he get more fatigued. But this time it was something different. You know what I'm saying? Wilder didn't look right in that ring. You have to admit. Them jabs that he got hit with fucked him up. Those jabs fucked Wilder up. The way Tyson Fury stepped into that jab and put his power behind that jab. And keep in mind, Tyson Fury got 40 pounds on him. And just think of the irony of the whole situation. The so-called most baddest man on the planet, the so-called the most hardest hitting heavyweight ever, got beat by the most pillow-fisted fighter in the fucking division. Wow, bro. But now you see why they kept him away from all those fighters all those years. Now you see why now you see why they called him a baby at 32 fights. Now you see why he ain't fight Charles Martin. Now you see why he ain't fight Klitschko. Now you see why he ducked 120 million. And check this out. If you was going to go out like that, Wilder, guess what? You should have just took the 120 million. Because whatever your stock is, it ain't nothing now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it doesn't amount to nothing, but your stock has definitely dropped now. Because I don't see you having a great comeback fight after that. And check this out. With the kind of clinic that Tyson Fury put on, it doesn't even warrant a rematch because it has to be a close fight. He schooled you. Not only that, embarrassed you. Put you on your ass several times. And isn't it funny how the tables turned, Deontay Wilder? You remember how you said Deontay Wilder need to be embarrassed for being on the canvas all them times? Remember that? You need to be embarrassed for being on the canvas all them times. Because you know what? I seen the same thing in you. This is the funny shit. Y'all, listen to this. This is the funny shit. I seen the same thing in you. I seen it in Anthony Joshua. You guys was fatigued incredibly early in the fight. But then again, you don't run. But had you had basic boxing skills and slipping and getting your head offline, you could have avoided a lot of what Tyson Fury doing. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. Tyson Fury took it easy on you. Because it was situations in that fight, he could have really cleaned your clock. You think Tyson Fury don't know how to set you up with a punch? He do. He actually was like, to me, Tyson Fury was extending the fight. He was actually carrying you. Now that I look at it, because I know once we get back and watch the fight, I will show y'all there's several instances where I know Tyson Fury could have put a combination together to get him out of there. Tyson Fury knows how to set Deontay Wilder up for a punch. He's not a thinker like that. The dude still leans back when you punch. They teach you that in like amateur boxing school when you first starting out. You do not lean when somebody is punching because somebody can move forward faster than you can moving backwards. That's basic shit. You know what I'm saying? That's basic. We teach beginners that shit. And did you see him yelling at Mark Breland? Did you see that? He was yelling at Mark Breland again, but you don't listen to Mark Breland. Every time somebody see Deontay Wilder, who you with? You with JDs. People only see you with JDs. When you don't fight hype and all of that stuff, you with JDs. You don't never shine on Mark Breland. You don't never give Mark Breland no camera time, even though Mark Breland don't care about camera time like that. It doesn't matter because y'all working in the gym. Work is work. But every time you in front of a camera and you doing some work, you got JDs there. But when you was getting your ass whooped, you was yelling at Mark Breland. And Mark Breland already left your ass once before in the last fight because you wasn't listening to him. Once again, so don't be yelling at Mark Breland. Mark Breland is an Olympic gold medalist. He been a champ. Out of all the people you should listen to, that's the one you should listen to. But you up there playing, play training with JD's. JD's don't know what the fuck he doing. Any half decent trainer would take a look at JD's and tell you that. He don't know what the fuck he doing. Now, I will give you this. I was digging your outfit, though. And I was digging that intro song. That shit was dope to me. You know what I'm saying? Like for a second, I became a Wilder fan. I was like, oh shit, this shit looks sweet. But the messed up part is you came out that bitch looking like Voltron or the Return of the X of the Mighty Transformers and shit like that, and you got embarrassed. Now you got embarrassed. You remember what you saying with Anthony Joshua? The same thing happened to him, happened to you. And I know that was running through your mind. I swear to God, I was watching the screen, looking at it on your face like, damn, the same thing happened to Joshua is happening to me. Come on, motherfucker, ain't it? But watch how you change your tune. We going to see how humble you is then. See, I was going to take it a different approach. Be like, you know what? Wilder did a good job. He was in there tough. But you know what? Because of your fans, fuck that. Because they was clowning ridiculously when Anthony Joshua lost. And see, it's different because with Anthony Joshua, he wasn't himself. You know what I'm saying? With you've done what you've always have done. The difference is you was put in a situation where you actually had to fight somebody. And yes, I know Tyson Fury had 40 pounds on him, but he know that he ain't had your power. Remember, the power is the equalizer. So I don't want to hear about no weight. But you got outboxed by Tyson Fury again. And this ain't the first time he beat you. He beat you again. That's why it's hard for me to see you going into a third fight with him because he gonna do you even dirty worse. I'm almost starting to think your career might be completely over now. You might be completely done. I don't see you getting in the ring with Tyson Fury again. Because like I said, rematches, you have to see something there that was competitive. Bro, you quit. You quit. You quit, bro. I don't care if they threw in the towel or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You were bleeding from your eardrums. Bleeding from your eardrums. That's something the Bronze Bomber's supposed to do to other people. That ain't supposed to happen to the Bronze Bomber. But it happened to you. Always so much shit I could say about this fight. But thank God the boxing guys heard our prayers. Thank God for that. But in the future, I know Mauricio Suleiman and all those people, I could tell the way how everybody was huddled up around Wilder. They were saying, look, we going to fix this. You going to be back champion again. You ain't got to worry about it. You can tell. You can tell, but I'm missing the press conference right now. And I hope Tyson Fury is showing his ass and not showing that motherfucker no love and no shit like that because he deserve all that shit. You ask me. You know. Now, everybody has my personal permission to go to any LDB channel, in particular, 78 Sports. The kind of shit you gonna see in the AM, I can't imagine, bro. Matter of fact, I'm gonna be a troll for the day. I'm gonna show up on your page and troll you. I'm gonna make a fake account and everything, so I'm gonna tell you ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gotta worry about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna harass y'all. All y'all Blue Blood Sport, every last one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But since I'm cut from a different cloth from you guys, I will do something that y'all don't know how to do. I admire Wilder's. He didn't give up. And even though you've seen it on Wilder's face, he did not want to be there. He kept pushing. But that's the same thing we were saying about Anthony Joshua, but he ain't get no fucking credit. Now, didn't he? Now, even though I want to kick Deontay Wilder while he down because his fans is a bunch of bitches and y'all ain't shit. You know, I'm nothing like y'all. You know, And truthfully, Deontay Wilder get his ass whooped like that and keep pressing on, that actually made me a fan of his. He actually did something I commend, I can praise, and I will defend. Well, I'm not going to defend it that much because I'm not going to give y'all the satisfaction. I'll defend him, but not publicly. You know what I'm saying? Not on my platform. You know what I'm saying? I'll do it in private or some shit. But yeah, man. And I like what I seen and I like what he showed. And he do got some warrior in him. I will give him that credit. You know what I'm saying? I don't dislike him so much that I want to strip him of everything. All I ever want to do was have this man step up and be what I know that he could be. He could be a great champion. He could be an excellent boxer if he cared about perfecting himself and furthering his craft. If he actually respected and cared about the sport, but I know he doesn't. But he could be. Deontay Wilder got potential. He does. He just doesn't respect the sport. He treats it like an ATM or whatever. But, the sport is corrupt and everybody else treats it like that. But I get that. But at the end of the day, some part of you should have had wanted to learn the sweet science, because any boxer trainer will tell you this. The basics will always keep you in the game, and the basics will always get you winning fights. You can win fights just off the basics. Hence, Tyson Fury beat you with a stiff, hard, accurate jab, my brother. He beat you with a jab. He had you bleeding from the nose and the ears with a jab. I was sitting with a whole bunch of people, and when Wilder went back to his corner, I think it was the first or the second round, and he put that water in his mouth and he spit it out and all that blood came out. All the women was like, oh my God. They're like, this is that and the third. Like, bro, you look bad in that fight. You look like you really didn't want to be there. You look like you really want to be there. But I can't wait to see the ripple effect in the morning. Bruce Van, I'm out.